Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet very interesting session today we have for you. And in today's session, we'll be talking about Robert Vadra. He seems to be in huge trouble, as well as Vidyut Jamal has really made it quite big, and he has slapped the whole of the Bollywood fraternity. So, what exactly is that? And much more in today's session. Friends, if you missed yesterday's session of Suresh Kochatil, it was a very informative and interesting session. He spoke in length about the Vadras, about the Gandhis, and how BJP is really not they when it comes to prosecution they are not delivering, and so we'll be talking about that and many things in today's session as well. So welcome, Fennel, welcome, Gloria. So friends, it's over to you.
Yeah. Good evening, friends. Welcome to this session. Welcome to all of you, Fennel, Gloria, Prasad, and Leena. Always nice to have you with us and always supporting us. So, as you know now that Bollywood is, going down, below zero, isn't it? And films are not selling, and the nepo kids are trying their best to, make an impact, but none of them are making any impact, and the parents are screaming at anybody who criticizes them because we are not supposed to criticize nepo kids. They are made out of, a different, what do you call, pen. They are not normal children, so we should give them a lot of leverage is what the parents are requesting now. Despite all this, friends, the fact is that, see, they seem to be making, they don't have movies, they don't have any shows, and yet these people are making so much of money. From where it does this come? Because, for example, a woman like Katrina Kaif, who I don't think any movie of hers is released recently, and yet you won't imagine the kind of money she has. Now she has a 240 crore business empire, and thus she is even beating Deepika Padukone, who's supposed to have her own brand, and these people own luxury homes in all over, all of the world with swanky car collections. Now, Katrina Kaif had launched her beauty brand in 2019, which they say, of course, this is all PR driven, okay? I haven't heard of it, and nor have I seen people buying it. It's supposed to be India's leading celebrity driven cosmetic brand. But how did she transition from being a top actor to a successful entrepreneur? Now, these are all very standard PR, words. Successful entrepreneur, celebrity-driven, top cosmetic brand. I don't see Katrina's brand anywhere. So I'm just wondering, where is it? If I want to buy a Katrina Kaif lipstick, where would I get it? And they all say that she's the most successful entrepreneur. Now, that is also a question, a big question. So what these people are saying, according to their report, in just 6 years, her brand has established itself among the top selling cosmetic brands in the country, and it achieved a revenue of rupees 240 crores in 2025. And beyond her business, she also owns multiple properties in India and abroad. As per Dwello, she owns a 2-storied apartment in Mumbai's posh Maurya home house in Andheri West, valued at 70 crores. This is where she lived before her marriage to actor Vicky. She also owns a house in London with approximately rupees 7.2 crores, which serves as a base for her international travel. She lives with Vicky Kaushal in their lavish Juhu apartment. In April this year, Vicky renewed the lease for the apartment, and for which they will be paying rupees 6.2 crore rent in 3 years. So now you can imagine, friends, the kind of money these people have. And from where are they getting? Because each and every movie of theirs is a flop. Whether it's Tiger 1 or Tiger 2 or any number of tigers, they're all big flops with Salman Khan's, belly, protruding. Now, we all know that there are also other sorts of business that they handle, because when they went to Turkey, before they went to Russia to shoot, they met a lot of Turkish businessmen in Turkey. So we do not know what was that for. I mean, was Salman having some sort of business, or was it entertainment? We really do not know. But the money seems to be flowing into her pocket rather strangely. And when the common man is struggling to pay their income tax and pay their lease and whatnot, these people are floating in money. So if the income tax people and the government don't check what is happening with these people, then we know the public are always in the end suckers. Yeah, back to you, Jeff.
Yeah. So Katrina Kaif is a climber in Bollywood because it is Salman Khan who made Katrina Kaif her career in Bollywood, and then later, as we speak, she was given a lot of film roles in opposite the likes of Akshay Kumar, Salman Khan, and then later you have Karan Johar also then accepting her into the fold. And then, Karan Johar in his Coffee with the Karan show said that, there's a likely chance that Vicky Kaushal and Katrina Kaif is going to be a couple. And we saw that eventually that really happened. And after the marriage, it is Vicky Kaushal who still gets film roles, and Katrina Kaif is no longer acting, and she has taken a backstage. But despite that, I do see her, in a couple of advertisement endorsements, even now, endorsing some brands, if I remember. But all in all, we can see that all these actresses like Katrina Kaif, they know how to make their way in Bollywood. Despite having lack of family connections who are actors or actresses. So this is how they make their money, and also whatever money she must have made, she must have she's invested in other businesses and real estate,
In
and
fact, in
yeah.
fact, Jaydev, see, it seems that she invested 2 crores in a joint venture with leading retail company Nika in 2018. By 2021, the investment had grown to rupees 22 crores. And look at the way the PR is, pushing her. This is not only demonstrated by her sharp business sense, but also laid a solid foundation for her upcoming beauty venture with the online retail company. Despite makeup being a crowded and competitive market, Katrina managed to stand out with one single decision, co-founding the brand with Nika in 2019. It was her brainchild, and it quickly became one of the most sought after makeup brands. Now, I'm really surprised at the way these people try to push her brand, because see, if you look at the makeup brand, it is a very crowded market, because every day there are brands pushing themselves on Amazon, on everything, and where this lady is pushing her brand, God alone knows. So this is how vague it is. Yeah, back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, so coming to the next big piece of news regarding Robert Vadra, and the ED has attached 43 properties valued at more than 36 crores linked to Robert Vadra and his companies. The action is a part of an ongoing investigation into the alleged money laundering case related to land deal in Shikopur village, Haryana. And officials confirmed that the charge sheet has been filed against Robert Vadra and the others. So this is the first time a probe agency has filed a prosecution complaint against Robert Vadra in a criminal case. According to sources, the charges have submitted against Vadra and few others in a local court under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Vadra was also questioned by the ED in April. The case centers on 2008 land purchase by Vadra's firm Skylight Hospitality in Shikopur, Gurgaon. The company has bought around 3 acres for rupees 7.5 crore rupees. Later, the Haryana Town Planning Department issued a letter of intent for developing a commercial colony on part of the land. Skylight entered into the deal with real estate agent DLF to sell the land for 58 crore rupees. The sale was registered in DLF's name. Vadra was questioned by the ED in another money laundering case in the past. So it seems that the ED has really done a wonderful job in attaching the 43 properties and filing the charge sheet against Robert Vadra and many others. But let's see, does this amount to any action at all? In the court, if if the court accepts all this information submitted by the ED, and will they punish Robert Vadra is the question. But let us
Yeah.
see how this thing progresses.
In fact, while talking about the kind of property these people have, now Bollywood actor Salman has sold a 1,318 square feet apartment in Bandra West, Mumbai, for 5.35 crores, according to Square Yards. In a statement on Wednesday, real estate consultant Square Yards said it has reviewed the property registration documents of the deal by Salman. The transaction has been registered this month. The apartment sold by Salman Khan is located in Shiv Asthan Heights. It has a built up area of 122.45 square meters, around 1,318 square feet, the consultant said. Mumbai has witnessed many big ticket real estate deals, buy and sale executed by celebrities, cricketers, and businessmen after the COVID-19 pandemic. So you see the kind of money these people have. They don't have films, everything is flopping, big time, and these people are, floating in money. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, ma'am, I may be out of context here. Zarina Wahab is giving all nonsense interviews that Jia Khan was fond of her son and she committed suicide and such crap.
If she was fond of this loser, her son Suraj, then there would have been something seriously wrong with Jia Khan. Everybody knows the truth. Jia Khan's mother has been very explicit. This woman has been killed, and she was found hanging. And with corruption in courts and all that, we do not trust anybody. So why would we trust someone like Zarina Wahab, who has absolutely no reason to stick to a man like Aditya Pancholi, who's been going around with other women, and she's been tolerating this nonsense and because of the sake, for the sake of money. So let's not even believe this woman what she says. Yeah, back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, Lena says Katrina sold her wedding film for crores and crores. But to whom? I don't see it in any OTT platform. Um, Meenaji, they will overcome ED and also in case if such inquiry comes knocking, says Finan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it is up to the BJP. If they really want to go behind the Gandhis and Vadras, BJP is sitting in the center. So what is stopping them is my question. And coming to Salman Khan again, and this is quite hilarious, is that his latest film is going to release, and his latest film is called Battle of Galwan, and he is saying that the role in this particular film is very physically demanding. Every year, every month, every day, it gets more and more difficult. I have to give more time now for training. I would do it in 1 or 2 weeks since I'm running, kicking, punching, and all the stuff. The film demands that. For instance, Sikandar action was different, so he is finding it hard to meet the physical demands. For the role which he is acting in. So I guess why don't you stop acting, right? We know that you are aged, and you should take age appropriate roles. If at all anyone is even watching your films, that is. So this is a
And
kind
he's
of.
playing, remember, Jaydev, he's also playing the role of an army man, a hero, something that they're not in real life. Everybody knows the kind of character he is. And these people are desperate to play characters like Samir Wankade's role or army people's role, to show that they are heroes. And they think that the younger generation are fools to even believe that what they play, in these movies is to be believed.
Yeah, so Salman Khan has, he has tried his best in Big Boss, and Big Boss also is losing a lot of viewership, despite bringing in many YouTubers, many social media influencers. Still, then their viewership is dropping like hell. Also, Salman Khan's friend Kapil Sharma is also suffering viewership, like we have discussed earlier in Netflix. And also, with regards to that, security has been tightened at Kapil Sharma's Mumbai residence after the cafe shooting. And the cafe shooting happened in British Columbia, in Surrey, and Kapil's cafe was attacked by all the Khalistani people, and so Mumbai police has been offering security for Kapil Sharma in his residence in Mumbai, and so this is what I don't understand, that you have security given for Kapil Sharma, you have security given for Salman Khan, you have all this police. Mumbai police is busy giving security for all these actors in Bollywood, when when the common man in Mumbai does not get anything. Like we saw earlier cases of kidnapping of young girls in Mumbai and other places. So the security of the common citizen is not given priority. It is only the Mumbai police is full time working on giving protection for people like Kapil Sharma and Salman Khan. Is that what you're trying to imply? People like Samir Wankade and his wife is being issued death threats every day, right? And he is not being given any security. Disha Salian's father and Disha Salian's father's lawyer is not given any security by Mumbai police when it is such a crucial case, right?
Yeah.
And yeah.
So, also don't forget the fact, friends, that when Siddharth Shukla died, they made almost Shehnaz Gill almost like Mother Teresa. Now the male form of Mother Teresa is Shefali's husband, who she has left behind, Parag Tyagi, now who has suddenly become a poet. Now, he has penned down a heartbreaking note on how much he misses and loves Shefali. Now, he mentioned that Shefali was much more than a Kanta Lalaga girl. She was fire wrapped in grace. Now, I don't know how you can be fire and then grace also all together. And then he describes her as sharp, focused, and fiercely driven, a woman who lived with intention, nurturing her career, her mind, her body, and her soul with quiet strength and unwavering determination. I'm sure he would have had this ghost written. He would have got some writer to write this for him. He further remembered Shefali as someone who was always ready to help others and added so many things. But beyond all her titles and achievements, she was, love in its most selfless form. She was, like he just kept on going, always putting others first, offering comfort and warmth simply through her presence. A generous daughter, well, that's very clear. A generous wife would be even more appropriate because you've got her bungalow, you've got all her property, and now everything is with you and your family. So I'm sure you will keep on going, speaking volumes about her because everything is in your hands now. And why the hell should we believe what you're saying? Just like why would we have believed what Shehnaz did? Okay, Shehnaz kept on saying, talking about Siddharth and jumping from one man to the other. So where is the sincerity that these people have? And first of all, everybody who looks at this man says that he looks like a very shady character. He doesn't look like a man who can be trusted. And of course, I'm not saying that this woman is, washed in milk or something. No, she perhaps she would have also, been in love with him. We do not know. But we always find that in Bollywood, there's always a handler and a victim. And the victim always says goodbye and goes off. But we really don't know now in this case what has happened. But in the case of Siddharth and all, our doubts are very, very strong. There's always a handler in Bollywood. Now, even those who are handling other, pin-up girls and what you call, all these cabaret girls and all that, should also be now scared. Because what is happening to these people can happen to you tomorrow. So please understand this is how they work. The cabal works. And the very fact that Parag Tyagi has gone on to becoming like, Shakespeare, is the fact that, see, there is something terribly wrong. I mean, no husband keeps on going on talking about his wife after he's dead. He would either go into depression or, have a silent face. This man is becoming a poet, he's becoming a singer, he's becoming everything. So there is high suspicion about this man's character. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah, so Bollywood is continuing to make films, maybe because tons of money is still needs to be laundered. Yes, Milburn, and it's not only Bollywood; it is each and every wood in India, whether it is South Indian film industry or any other film industry in India. Money laundering is still, very very important, especially the drug money, right? The drug money is what is financing the whole of the film industry in India. And now coming to a very interesting news, and actor Vidyut Jamal, and he has bagged the role of Dalsin, a character in the film Street Fighter. It is a Hollywood film, and he has been given a very prominent role in a Hollywood film. And now, the whole of Bollywood is very very silent with regards to this particular news, because obviously he is an outsider like Sushant Singh Rajput, and no actor or actress or any producer or director is going to praise him, because he is an outsider at the end of the day. And so it is good to see that this person, Vidyut Jamal, is being recognized in Hollywood, at least.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So moving on to something we've always known. Now we're talking about none other than Anu Malik. Now Amal Malik, who's his nephew, now he reveals that Anu Malik sabotaged Dabu Malik's career. And he said every time my father got work, he would snatch it from him. Now, renowned composer has opened up, Amal Malik has opened up about deep root tensions in the Malik family, highlighting the betrayal of his father faced from his uncle Anu Malik. Despite the public image of a close knit bond, Amal revealed the rivalry that runs deeper than most have realized. You remember, Alisha, the singer, had also complained about Anu Malik's, his shady character and the way he tries to exploit women. Now, Amal Malik has made startling revelations about long standing tensions within the Malik family and a professional rivalry that has shaped both his and his father's careers. In a candid conversation, he shared how his father, Dabu Malik, endured betrayal not just in the music industry but even within his own family, particularly from his own father, from his own brother, Anu Malik. He revealed a more sinister reality behind the scenes, despite their strong personal bond being characterized as inseparable mad brothers. He mentioned when Dabu Malik and Anu Malik meet, you can't separate them. They are like mad brothers. But in the professional dynamics and jealousy, Anu Malik can get a little fiery. They've had issues with each other on the professional front. Anu Malik was overly protective with my father. He wanted to prove that he is the best composer from his family and often tried to sabotage my father's career. Every time my dad got a movie, he would go and snatch his work from the producers by offering to work for little money or even free. He further alleged that Anu had and composer duo Sajid Wajid collaborated in marginalizing Dabu's work. It was Anu Malik's wrongdoings that made me want to prove myself, not just Anu Malik. Even Sajid Wajid sabotaged my dad's career. They would play games. My dad was betrayed by his own family and friends from the music industry. My father was too naive to fight back. He also explained that despite Dabu's contributions to over 70 films, he was often overshadowed and referred to merely as Anu Malik's brother. My father dealt with depression from the age of 32 to 45. I noted all down in my soul. I was a kid. Things got imprinted. I started to work at 16, and my only motivation was to take revenge with my music. The industry couldn't understand his talent and niceness. They didn't support him. He saw a lot of lows in his life. He has worked on at least 70 films, but nobody ever invited him. He was often addressed as Anu Malik's brother. He's struggling. I just wanted to rip off the struggling tag from him. I just wanted to do something that people don't trust us as Anu Malik's nephews, but introduce him as uncle of Arman and Aman. Turning his attention to his own career, he claimed Anu Malik had attempted to encroach on his projects. Sometimes, even after they were publicly announced, he said, not just my father's work, but Anu Malik is behind my work as well. A lot of the times when I make announcements, he jumps into that as well. He competes with me too, but at least he respects me and tells me I've done some tremendous work. Reflecting on a moment with his father, he said he assured Dabu Malik he would never be could never be accused similarly, as he's always conducted himself professionally and especially respectfully towards female colleagues. So you understand the kind of jealousy and pettiness that this man is consumed with. And I think a lot of the women singers have complained about his cheap character as well. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah, indeed. And am I audible?
Anu Malik is a shady character, as many of the women who worked with him made many allegations. Absolutely, Sunita. And most of his tunes were lifted from the West. Yes, most of them are all up, almost plagiarized. And Gloria says, so just remember Mijit Khan and his brother when you are giving the info about Anu Malik. Absolutely, yeah. Moving on to another piece of news, friends. Now we're talking about Samay. Now, Samay, as you know, the one who's been with beer biceps talking all sorts of nonsense at a program where they were they were scolded by the not only the public but also by the courts. Now, YouTuber Samay Raina appeared before the National Commission for Women on Tuesday and submitted a written apology over remarks deemed disrespectful to women in his show India's Got Talent. He was also among the 5 social media influencers who appeared before the Supreme Court in a case seeking action against them for ridiculing persons suffering from disabilities. The NCW summoned him over objectionable content in the program aired on an online program during the hearing before NCW chairperson Vijaya Rahatkar. Mr. Raina expressed regrets for his comments and assured the Commission that he would avoid such statements in future. He also agreed to create content that upholds the dignity of women and spreads awareness about their rights and respect. The NCW statement added. He also, Ms. Rahatkar also told him in no uncertain terms that public figures must demonstrate sensitivity and respect towards women, especially in public platforms. She urged him to play a constructive role in promoting gender equality through his work. And here, Raina accepted the Commission's guidance and promised to work towards producing content that honors women and contributes positively to a public discourse, officials said. This also reminds me, Jaydev, of the fact that recently, this beer biceps, we're talking about Alabadia, saying that, it's after he heard Hanuman Chalisa that he has changed. And what else has Hanuman Chalisa influenced him on? Was it also to speak the dirty kind of language that he spoke at the show, at the Latin show that he had? So this man can never be trusted anymore. He will throw Sanatana Dharma at you to say that he is a religious, kind, good man. Why can't he tackle other religions? Why doesn't he talk about Islam? Or why doesn't he talk about Christianity? He won't dare do it because we all know where he will land. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, so friends, that's all the news for today. And if you do like our content, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with your friends.
Thank you. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.